Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, or stream, or whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't think it matters. And I'm going to be doing what I do, not every day, because I started to fall back on it just out of procrastination, but yeah. Yeah. I just got reminded of the fact that no matter what I do, Mom and Dad always find something to complain about, but that's not important right now. Anyways. Alright, I shouldn't have said that, but it's just kind of hard to even exist when every little thing you do is under close scrutiny by people who honestly don't know what they want most of the time. But I'll stop. That was uncalled for of me, but yeah, Kobe Bryant jokes don't land like his helicopter. I'm assuming some guy named Kobe Bryant died, because I don't know who that is. So, where are we? Oh yeah, go to the courthouse. Okay, so where's the courthouse? How are you? Pretty good. How are you? Coming back here makes me remember yesterday's trial. Isabel is still being held somewhere inside this building. You know, usually you have these flashbacks when they happened 15 years ago, but now you're here talking about the trial just a day after it happened. Good. Well, that's good to know that you're doing good. I'm going to do what I do every single day and share this with George and yeah. For some reason, my voice feels really strained right now. I don't know. I'm still gonna record this because I've been procrastinating for a couple days, but I guess yawning is supposed to help that, so I'm gonna yawn. That was a weak yawn. Estelle is still being held somewhere inside the building. Yeah, and it's up to us to get her out as soon as we can. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I completely forgot to mix the settings in the proper way. Yeah, so it should be easier to hear me now. Yeah. Although, surprisingly, for some reason, when I set it on desktop, it records my microphone anyway, so you still probably heard me, but not well enough. Stream run at 50/50. The problem with streaming that is that, like, I mean, there's a chance I'll come across something that's too inappropriate, even for not for kids, and then the video will just get age restricted. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff on there. There's either like gore or porn or gore porn, or I mean, there's some wholesome stuff, but you never know. There's a 50/50 chance. If you find 100 things on there, 50 of them are going to be bad, 50 good, and like just because the other half is good, that is not enough for YouTube to accept the entire thing. But yeah, you know what I mean. Unless you're just joking, which then yeah. You know what I mean. The first thing alright, yeah, I need to do the Layton impression. My voice feels like complete garbage right now, so it should be easier to sound like Layton. The first thing we should do is make sure we're allowed to see her. Yeah. You there. Yes, you. Uh-oh, there's nothing like a confrontation first thing in the morning to keep you on your toes. We're here to, visit our client. It's not you we're interested in. It's Darkhat over there. He's to come with us immediately. Wait, Layton's to come with you? Why? Who, sir? Me, sir? Yes, sir, you, sir. What have you done this time? What has he done? Professor, did you do something? I wonder what it could be. Luke, do you have any idea? Professor. What? What, Luke? Don't play innocent with us. The order came from the storyteller himself. You have been personally summoned to the audience room to see the storyteller. The audience room? Meeting the storyteller in person is the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a person. Oh, okay, so I guess it's not bad then. There's no one in all of Labyrinthia who wouldn't be so proud to see him. That goes for us knights too, although such an honor is almost unheard of. Hey, hello there. Nevertheless, those were the orders, to have Herschel Layton meet his way to the audience room. Herschel Layton. Very well, and in this audience room, the storyteller will be waiting to see me. Is that correct? What? Why does the storyteller want to see you, Professor? Yeah, what's going on here, anyway? Would it be possible to go there after having seen Miss Cantabella? The storyteller's order is of the absolute highest priority. Nothing can take precedence. But... Not only that, but in any event, you are not permitted to see the accused. Why would that be? Permission to see the accused is restricted to Defender Wright and his assistant. Those are the orders. What do you make of that, Professor? Make of what you will. Orders are orders. Very well. Let's go and meet the storyteller. That's more like it. Professor, are you really planning on meeting the storyteller? It might be a trap. While I do sense the potential for a scheme here, I'd be foolish to pass up the opportunity to meet this town's creator. There are rather too many things that I would like to ask him. I see. If the professor is going, then I'm going too. After all, I am the professor's apprentice. Gentleman in training. Be careful, Luke. I'm sure you'll be fine, as long as you stay with the professor. I will, and please give Espella our best. Oh, and Maya, could you give Espella the bread for Mrs. Eclair? Sure thing, Luke. Well, if you finally finish talking, I would suggest wasting no more time. You'll find the audience room behind the guard post, east of the Great Archive. What's Tristan Foss's name? I don't know. It's a mystery. And Defender, you should see the accused. Well, it would seem we must go our separate ways for the time being. Yeah, it looks like it. Well, take care, Professor. And you, Mr. Wright. I wish you both luck. Well, there they go. Do you think they'll be okay? The Professor and Luke? I think they can take care of themselves. Anyway, we should hurry up and talk to Espella. Right. Even though she tries to hide it, inside she must be terrified. What if she's found guilty of being a witch? What would we do then? Last night we saw with our own eyes what they do to witches. It's not right. Any world where things like this are allowed to happen isn't right. I know, Maya, but for now we have no choice. We have to clear Espella of the charges. We need to focus on that and that alone. The Great Witch Bizella, I wonder why they suspect Espella of being her? I don't know. But if we're lucky, maybe she'll be able to shed some light on it, good lord. Hey, Defender, it's time for you to see the accused. Well, this is it, Nick. It sure is. Let's go, Maya. They treat it like it's a trial. A new destination has been added to the map, Death Knell Dungeon. Alright, then let's move. Ah, Mr. Wright, Maya, Espella. So this is the Death Knell Dungeon. Looks more like solitary confinement to me. Don't worry, I'm fine, really. I was a little surprised at how hard the bed was, though. Espella. Oh, that's right, I have something for you there. The boss made it for you. Look, it's her special walnut bread. You should try it. Aunt Patty made that for me. Thank you, Maya. Are you a duck? No, I don't think so. You're yellow. Nope, just a yellow guy. We'll get you home soon, then we can all sit down and eat Patty's freshly baked bread together. Yeah, that would be nice. We're going to have you out of here soon, so don't you worry, Espella. But are you sure you want to do that? What are you talking about, Espella? Do you really want to continue defending me, Mr. Wright? What? Of course I do. What made you say that? Yeah, like, I mean, we can't, the game can't just be us watching the trial. We have to be the ones defending you. Don't you know how this works? You do both know what I've been charged with, don't you? Have you ever seen that picture of the guy patting the duck? No, I don't think I have. Shh. There's no need. There's no need. There's no need. Sure we do. They're accusing you of being Mozilla. Your channel still shows up if you type your own name. That's weird, isn't it? How it does that still. Very strange. Very strange. Sure we do. They're accusing you of being Mozilla, the source of all witches here in Labyrinthia. That's right. And anyone who defends such a suspect will also come under suspicion themselves. People are likely to criticize you and make you suffer, all on my account. I can't ask you to defend me. I don't want you to suffer because of me. Listen to me, Espella. We're already suffering you just seeing you here in this prison. Do you honestly think we just stand around not doing anything? Mr. Wright. Hey, I think I get it, Espella. I bet you're just worried that Nick will slip up the way he always does. Huh? Trust me, there's nothing to worry about. The professor and Luke are on our side, too. Well, in his defense, he's won every trial but one so far, so, I mean... And the happy duck is happy. Interesting. I never knew that the happy duck would be happy. That's just not something that happens. Huh? No, that's not what I meant. I wouldn't think that like that at all. Mr. Wright, you were just amazing. You and Mr. Layton both. It was like you were working magic together. Yeah, that's probably not very good in this town. Well, that settles it then, Espella. And don't worry, we're going to be there for you. We'll fight to the very end. The two of us, the Professor and Luke, we'll all be working together on this thing. We won't let you down. I see. What's wrong, Espella? It's just that the only one who's ever been this kind to me before is Aunt Patty. I don't know what to say. Espella, I'm not sure how to say this, but it seems that the townsfolk are distancing themselves from you. It's as if they fear you for some reason. Yeah, I can't believe they move faster, text. They'd all think a cute girl like you could be the Great Witch. Well, if you judge a girl's innocence based on how attractive she is, I think that's probably worse than what she's accused of. Espella, we heard from High Inquisitor Darklaw that there's a reason why people are so suspicious of you. Diet Coke review. Oh yeah, I remember that. If it's okay with you, we'd like you to tell us what that reason is. The reason the townsfolk suspect you, and why they are so distant. Alright, I guess I never had the chance to explain properly, eh? It's true that the townsfolk look at me differently. And the reason for that is because I am... What? What are you? What the heck are you? What? Already? Bruh. Well, Professor, we've reached the library. And the place at which the storyteller is waiting for us is east of here, isn't it? Indeed. According to the knight, the audience room is past the guard post. I wonder what the creator of Labyrinthia wants to talk to you about, Professor. It's too soon to assume anything, Luke. But whatever it might be, I have a few things I would like to ask him too. We should be thankful that this opportunity has come so soon, even if it is part of some scheme. Let's go, Professor, to the audience room. Indeed, to the audience room. And the guy that said your grin is the McGriddle grin. The McGriddle? Who's that? Who is that boy? Alright, the guarded gate, eh? I guess we... Opening and closing that heavy gate behind every visitor must be a bother. Yeah, can we move inside? No, I guess we just have to talk to the knights then. Let us talk, knights. Oh yeah. I know I said this a million times before, but the way everything is designed is yeah. Well, wonderful. Beautiful to look at, anyways. Ah, aren't you Herschel Layton, the Hatter? Well, I'm not a hatter, although I certainly am Herschel Layton. I have been told that my presence is requested in the audience room. I've definitely heard something about that, but it's beyond me why. With all due respect, why would the storyteller invite mere commoners, something like that, to the audience room? Aren't people normally allowed to visit? Of course not. Both the audience room and the tower in which he resides are areas of strict surveillance. One does not simply visit the storyteller. I think I know what that's a reference to. Did you say tower? The storyteller's tower, naturally. Don't tell me you've never heard of it. He only comes out of the town to appear before the people in his parades. The audience room is where the storyteller comes whenever there is a parade. We, the Order of Knights, provide his protection from the guard post. We feel honored by his presence, even if he doesn't speak to us. I see. Then it would seem we are extremely privileged to have been invited here. Don't let it get to your head. Wait here while I open the gate. I honestly don't think you're there for a good reason. Come to think of it, during the parade, the storyteller did seem to be held in high esteem by all the townsfolk. Well, I mean, obviously. Obviously. Indeed, Luke. After all, he is the author of this town's story, so he is effectively like some kind of god. Dang. Something I've noticed is that whenever there's like a video with a good Professor Layton impression, when you look in the description to see who played him, it's always ProZD. He's a voice actor who makes like skits on YouTube. You've probably heard me talk about him like 50 times before, but he does a amazing Professor Layton impression, and it's like gotten to the point to where like any impression you see of him is from that's good is from him, because it's like, I mean, he's like, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because Professor Layton is a more obscure franchise. Not a lot of people have done impressions of it or something, but he's like really good at it. Yeah. Like a god? No, someone tell me this isn't happening. There seems to be some commotion. There seems to be some commotion over there. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, I mean, my Professor Layton impression is horrible, so, like, and I don't know, I'm just cutting myself some slack, because it's, like, the only people who can do it well are, like, ProZD, what is his name? I don't know, the actual voice actor. And that one guy who made that one meme video I shared on Reddit, that I don't know what his name is, but his impersonation was good. Other than that, it's like, I haven't heard anyone else do, like, a convincing impression. Christopher Robin Miller, I think. He's the guy who plays Layton, yeah. It's that night. He's coming back this way, and he doesn't look so happy. This is bad. Really bad. What am I going to do? What's the matter? Well, actually, Dark Hat, the gate won't open. Oh, of course. Oh. Do I need to solve a puzzle? Yeah. It's broken, and I can't fix it. In all seriousness, although I do puzzles all the time, and it gets annoying at times, the puzzles are actually pretty fun, and again, I think I'll play some Professor Layton games that aren't crossovers in the future, but, like, I mean, you know, sometimes they can be annoying when you have to do, like, 50 of them. You evil McMuffin. So what happens now? I wish I knew. What am I to do? We need to do something. Can't keep the storyteller waiting. If we do, there goes my career as a knight. Unless, aren't you two meant to be good at finding people? Finding people? I wouldn't say we're particularly good. Don't say that, I need your help here. There is one knight who is able to fix the gates, but he's busy training with the other knights. I like to call him back here without disturbing the others, but in armor, they all look the same. The only way to identify him is to look for a knight with an unusually shaped sword. Unusually shaped sword? How interesting. Professor, doesn't that mean... Indeed, my boy. It means we can tackle this by the way we would solve a puzzle. So, will you find him? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Puzzle 32. Not standard issue. 25 Pickerats, so we're screwed. It's lunchtime, and the knights are all eager to eat their share. They have all stabbed their swords into this massive piece of meat, that's what she said, at the same time. One of the swords is not standard knight issue and has an oddly curved blade. Examine the blades and find the owner of the strange sword. Slide the stylus along the touchscreen to move the finger across the upper screen. The finger's icon appearance will change when hovering over a point of interest. Touch the touchscreen to circle a point of interest. After circling your answer, touch submit to see if you answered correctly. Alright, I see. So just look for the weird looking sword. That sword looks normal. Normal. Normal? I don't... I guess... I don't know, the chances of the weird sword being the one that... Wait a second. Which sword is curved, yeah. I'm just... I don't know. I'm just gonna say this one, because why not? What? Do I have a hint? Okay, I'll unlock that one hint. Try using the memo function for this puzzle and draw a line from each of the knights to the point where the sword sticks out of the meat. Okay. Thank you for the important information. That was really needed. Oh, I see. So it goes... Alright then, that should... Wait a minute, but... Then... Can't really say I see one that's particularly curved. Well, this one starts out darker, then becomes lighter. I have a feeling it'll be this one. I don't know, maybe this. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I think I'll go with this.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
Nope.
This is not as easy as it appears.
Yep. It's not as easy as it appears when you have me playing. But again, just listen to his voice. It's like it's hard to impersonate. I mean, he did a really good... I saw a comment on one video that said, like, the Layton voice wasn't too great, but it's like, I mean, why not? I mean, it's like posh. It's elegant. I mean, it fits his character perfectly. I really think it's this one. I mean, look at the... You're going from here to here. It's hard to keep a straight line. I'm attempting to demonstrate. I don't know. It doesn't look right. So I have a feeling it's this. But we'll see.
I've already seen the answer.
And that's it.
Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
But again, just listen to it. It's so like elegantly. I don't know. He's very well spoken, and he does a good job, I think. Especially in like the first game when he's like, which I've only heard a few clips of, but he's like going against actual British people, and he manages to pull it off. But yeah, I'm done fanboying over Layton. Yeah. Anyway, correct. The smallest knight appears to be the one wielding the strange sword. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, the blade just doesn't line up. The end of the blade doesn't line up with the beginning of it. It just looks strange. Thanks to you, Sir Hatter, I've been able to have it repaired immediately. I'm glad you were able to fix it. I think when it's that bent, you'd probably be better off just getting a new sword. I mean, like, you know, even if you, like, fix it slightly, it's not going to be the best to use. A puzzle like that is a piece of cake for the professor. Yeah, not when he's played by me. As I suspected all along, you're certainly no ordinary gentleman. Sir Hatter, Herschel Layton, shall henceforth be allowed to press through this gate freely. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. Please make your way to the Storyteller as swiftly as possible. A new destination has been added to the maps, Knight's Garrison, and this is a good time for me to save, as it's getting pretty close to nighttime. So yeah, I know it hasn't been an hour, but I procrastinated and didn't get this done soon enough, and I really have no choice but to just stop playing. So I shall see you in the next stream. I hope you enjoyed this one, even partially. And, yeah. The screen went to black, but that doesn't matter, because you can still hear me. And Excelsior.